back in April, Facebook attempts to up its SEO game by creating 6.5 million and counting community pages, which are based on topics or likes. And they look very much like a fan page, but they're different. They're pretty obvious when you come across one. If you see the kind of ungainly logo or the black and white low-res logo that they've yanked right off Wikipedia, you know you're in the right spot. So just something to be aware of. What you could do as a small business or a company that is confronted by something like this, where somebody takes an idea or a topic, which is your brand, and creates a fan page, is to strictly monitor your Wikipedia entry and make sure there is no kind of poaching or hacking of that particular entry, because it's scraping that information and storing it on the community page. I just want to talk briefly about social media policy. Kodak has an excellent example of transparency. They talk about guidelines for simple, straightforward, and very clear boundaries on how to discuss their brand name to our Kodak employee. Intel has an excellent social media policy and a specific idea on moderation, saying that regardless of whether it's negative or positive, as long as it's in context, it's very important to approve that and to respond to it. And the last one, IBM is probably the first large company that actually adopted a social media policy. It's been through many iterations. It's solid, and it talks about social media value. And actually it's about inspiring IBMers and people in the company to create really rich, unique, valued content for the IBM brand.
When it comes to the question of people just ignore the ads, why would I even do it? Even though at first you think, I ignore them, I don't have time. After you see things enough, you see the same ads over and over, you gotta click on it. You just gotta find out what's going on. Come on, we're all nosy. Even though the verdict is still out on how effective Facebook advertising is as far as direct sales, it's really actually great for branding purposes. So I had to think of a great way to get my face out there and tell people who we were without spending a ton of money. With Facebook, I realized I spent a ton of time on there. I'm targeting 18 to 35. That age group spends a ton of time on Facebook. I could set my daily budget. I could choose specifically who I was targeting. Unlike other forms of advertising are great, but with TV, they tell you what the demographic is, but with this, I'm a control freak, I could actually choose who my demographic was. It's very flexible and very editable, so you can have various campaigns running with multiple ads in each campaign, and you can hop in there, and if something's not working, you can change it. You can change your pricing, you can change your content, you can pause an ad and start a new one. And it has really great reporting to gauge what's going on, which, like we talked about before, is kind of nerdy, but it's really fun because then you can figure out right now what's working for you. You can choose to pay per impression, which is per 1,000 impressions, and an impression is how many times it pops up, so it's in front of eyeballs. Or you can pay per click, which is when someone actually clicks through to your website, your fan page, etc.